President Biden rose from his coffin this week to hand over long-range missiles to Ukraine in an effort to stop Earth from existing before Trump is reinstated as president. Biden is also said to be working on his memoirs from his time in the White House, entitled Naps and Nuclear Winter. Welcome to Tarje Tonight, Global Edition, and these are this week's top stories. Jens Stoltenberg, former Prime Minister of Norway and newly resigned head of NATO, will soon step into his new role as head of the Bilderberg Group. The group yearly hosts a 3-day seminar of secret meetings with influential businessmen, politicians, and researchers where they discuss how to blame farmers for global warming. 60,000 British farmers who are to blame for global warming showed up in London to protest the new inheritance tax this week. The farmers say the tax, on top of the increased environmental regulations by the government and Supreme Leader Keir Starmer, will force many to sell farms that have been in their families for generations.
Yes, I think this sign says it super well, the final straw. It's not just about inheritance tax. This is about low prices for premium quality products. This is about relentless environmental nonsense, forcing up the price of fertilizer, of other things. This is about the relentless push for solar on farmlands.
On the upside, this would put a stop to ocean-racing vegetables and hurricane-causing cows from appearing on UK dinner tables. In other news from the People's Republic of United Kingdom, Great Comrade Keir Starmer and the British government have started rolling out digital ID in order to more easily arrest British citizens when they do human things. Totalitarian Australia has imposed age limits on social media platforms such as YouTube and TikTok. Critics say this would force all Australians to be verified, effectively allowing the government to monitor all online behaviour. Pornhub would not be included in the Australian age limit law, as most of the dialogue there is aimed at demolishing stepmoms and not the current government.
But if YouTube's covered, there's a video sharing for non-explicit content, video content, why wouldn't Pornhub be covered? Is Pornhub covered?
I think they have very different purposes.
Yeah.
A, is that the platform's sole or significant purpose is to enable online social interaction.
The Swedish government informed its citizens this week to prepare for a potential crisis or war. The word Ukraine or Russia was not explicitly mentioned in the emergency preparedness pamphlet, but the backside did include a crossword puzzle with the hint, rhymes with Usher. German steel giant ThyssenKrupp will be laying off 11,000 workers this decade due to increased competition and energy costs. The German government says it's not worried about Germany and Europe becoming de-industrialized due to the green transition. Sorry there, we seem to have had a power outage here in Norway. The grid's a bit unstable. Now, back to the news. 21% of Norwegians are less trusting of the media after their coverage of the US election, the newspaper Subject reports. Several editors of large national media corporations in Norway, projected to be extinct in 5 years, say they're not convinced by the data and Trump is a fascist. And lastly, the car company Jaguar, which came under heavy criticism this week for having humans of all colors and no cars of any color in their latest advertisement, say in a statement to their shareholders that they plan to change their identity to non-profitable. Thank you for watching. Your thoughts are dangerous and I do hope you stay quiet. Good night.